There's radioactive shrimp at Walmart, is the headline. Is it true? Now, you and I both know our most challenging relatives only read headlines, so the next several years they're going to say you can't eat the shrimp, the frozen shrimp, because it's all radioactive. Is it? No. Here's what happened. The FDA said, out of an abundance of caution, recall these specific Great Value brand frozen shrimp. Go ahead and take a screenshot to send to your nana. Why? Because the shipping container the shrimp were in had trace amounts of cesium. Cesium-137 specifically. I'll get back to why that's weird and interesting. The shrimp are from Indonesia. They're caught in Indonesia, and then it comes into a port. Specifically, this is a port somewhere in the Gulf, I think in Louisiana. So when Customs and FDA do their little hey, check if this is what it says it is, let's make sure there's not too many tarantulas in the bananas, they test for stuff. That's a good thing that they do. Thank you, FDA, for working so hard. And in their testing for stuff, they tested one of the containers, and they're like, oh, look at that, there's a cesium-137 in here. There was food in this, and you shouldn't eat cesium-137, even little bitty bits of it. So, gonna go ahead and recall all the food that was in here. So the shrimp did not test positive for any amount of cesium whatsoever. The shrimp are not radioactive. But they would have been if they had fallen out, I guess, of their frozen containers and then rubbed all over the walls of the shipping container and then, for whatever reason, got repackaged and then sold at Walmart. I hope that's not how that works. But this is one of those things when, career dorks who just do, testing in numbers, when they do their job and they do a good job, it scares the shit out of people. This is a good story. No one ate radioactive shrimp. But it had never occurred to you that the shrimp might be radioactive. So when they put out a notice that says, don't eat the shrimp, it's probably not radioactive, but there's a teeny tiny chance, then we freak the shit out. Cesium-137 is a particularly weird one for there to be trace amounts of in a shipping container because it's not one of the naturally occurring radioactive isotopes. Cesium-137 is a byproduct of industrial nuclear stuff. Specifically, there's a lot of it out in the Nevada test site. The little bit of it that's out there, they usually use in handful of medical equipment, some calibration stuff. It's mostly a contamination. So really the more interesting story hidden behind the headline, why the hell was there cesium-137 inside of a shipping container? Again, trace amounts on the walls, but how'd that get there? Also, thanks food dorks for testing the food supply. I appreciate you doing that. Please keep doing that. Please. Okay, bye.